Hello dear students, welcome to biology class. Today I want to discuss one of the lesson from 8th class. That lesson is cell, the basic unit of life. The basic unit of Okay, we are all living on the planet Earth. It is a beautiful planet. On this planet, so many organisms, plants and animals are living, coexist. So, plants from very small algae to huge coniferous trees, from animals, invisible animals like bacteria to huge blue whale, all the organisms are made up of cells. Next, these cells before we don't know. In this world, so many microorganisms are there. 350 years back, before invention of the microscope, we don't know about the living world. Living world is one is there. Microorganisms, so many microorganisms are there. We don't know. So many scientists are they are tried and observing, describing about this invisible living world. Among the two famous scientists, some of the scientists are the Athanasius Kircher. Athanasius Kircher. It belongs to 1601 to 1680, and another scientist is John Swammerdam. John Swammerdam. He belongs to the 1637 to 1680. And another scientist is the Anthony van Leeuwenhoek. Anthony van Leeuwenhoek, he belongs to the 1632 to 1723. Next, another scientist is the Robert Hooke. He belongs to the 1635 to 1723. Sorry, 1702. These scientists are they are tried to understand the invisible living world. Next, among this Anthony van, let us discuss about the Anthony van Leeuwenhoek observations. He was observed so many microorganisms, and also this credit also goes to the Anthony van Leeuwenhoek because he only succeeded in the year of 1674. He was the first person observed the living cells, that is the blood cells, bacteria, next some of the teeming bodies present in the water, and also algae like this, protozoans like this, observed by the Anthony van Leeuwenhoek. So that's why in this year, by the discovery of these microorganisms, another subject, another branch from the science born, that is microbiology. Microbiology is the one of this branch from the science. It was born in the year of the 1674 by the discovery of this living things. Next, so many organisms are there. They are performs the various functions, basic functions. like respiration, digestion, circulation, like this reproduction, like this so many some of the basic functions are carried out. Okay, likewise, different set of the organs, they are also performs the specific functions. Okay, all the organs are consist of the basic structural unit that is called the cell. All the organs consist of the basic structural unit is the cell. So let us study about the cell. Okay, who discovered the cell at the first time? Next, and also we are also following like that for the discovery of the cells. Okay, let us see discovery of the cell. Discover of the cell. Discovery of the cell. Okay, Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke in the year 1665, he belongs to British scientist. He observed the one of the thin slice of the cork. That cork he was took from the oak tree, bark of the oak tree, bark of oak tree, bark of oak tree. Okay, small slice he took and he observed the under the simple magnifying device. That simple magnifying device was made by himself only. He only prepared that magnifying lens and observed the thin slice, small piece, and took from the bark of the oak tree, and he kept that small slice kept on the slide, glass slide, and he observed under the simple magnifying device. He observed the cork of the oak, the cork of the cork of oak trees cells contains its structure is resembles to the honeybee comb. Honeybee comb. Okay, the structures are whenever he observed this, okay, thin slice under the microscope, he observed the, okay, some structures are appeared, that structures are appears like a honeybee comb. Okay, you may have familiar about the honeybee comb. Okay, that structure is like this, having hexagonal structures like this, honeybee comb. Okay, structure is appears like this. This like structures are appeared. Okay, this like structures are appeared. Okay, the structures are the empty spaces or empty boxes. It is made up of small cavity, small cavity. So Robert Hooke, he called these cavities cell. So cell, it is the Latin word. It is a Latin word. Okay, in the Latin, cell means little room. Cell means little room. That means we can understand. Okay, in this experiment, he took the one of the cork, small slice of the cork, and observed under the simple magnifying device. He observed that some structures are appeared like this honeybee comb like structures. Okay, next it is empty boxes or empty spaces. Okay, that means cavities are there. These cavities he called the, okay, cell. This is the Latin word. Okay, in the Latin this word means little room. Yes. Okay, like this at the first time in the 1665, Robert Hooke okay, discovered the cell. Okay, Robert Hooke, he took the oak tree, bark of oak tree, dead cells. Okay, we are also follow this activity. Okay, already last year we conducted the experiment in our lab. In our lab microscope already there, we did this activity. Okay, with the help of the oak trees are not available in our surroundings. So instead of this, I took the mastic. Mastic we have to take instead of the oak tree, the bark of the oak tree. So this is also mastic, also dead cells only. So before conduct this activity, we have to keep the mastic in the water, soak in the water for half an hour. Okay, next it will become very soft. Then take a blade and make it cut, or get the small slice from the mastic, and as like Robert Hooke, we are also following. Okay, that small slice is keep it on the glass slide. If you observe the under the microscope means we can see same kinds of cells, same kinds of the cells. We can also observe. Okay, this by using the mastic, that means dead cells. Okay, and what about the living cells? Okay, dead cells appear like this. Okay, I want to, otherwise we want to know the what are the cells and how the cells are present in living cells. Okay, this type of thinking maybe arises in our mind. So let us say, to understand that, okay, we have to take living cells. For this, we have to select the one of the onion cell, onion cell, observing of the onion cells. Okay, for this experiment, we have to take the one of the onion. Okay, this is the onion, just think. Okay, onion. Okay, this is the onion. Okay, like this. Okay, next select one of the onion and make a cut on the onion. Okay, next take out from the this piece from onion. Okay, that is appears like this. Okay, like this small piece take from the onion. Next now try to make into two pieces. Okay, then it is appears like this. Like this. Okay, both are. While breaking time, one of the thin layer that is connected the both pieces. That is the thin layer. We have to select that thin layer. Okay, take out this thin layer and okay, next keep it on the slide preparation. Now going to prepare the slide. Small piece take and keep it on the slide. Okay, small piece keep it on the slide. Now observe means, and also add 1 or 2 drops water. Next cover with the cover slip. Okay, now observe under the microscope means we can see this type of the cells are appearing. Rectangular shape cells are appearing. Rectangular shape cells are appearing. This is the living cells of the onion cells. Onion is belongs to the plant. That means this is the plant cell. Okay, this type of the structures we can see. Okay, now we are going to see another structures within the cell. For that, okay, same again we have to take out the cover slip and now add some stains, using stains. If you use the stains means we can see some of the internal parts, internal organelles, cytoplasm, cell membrane, like this some of the parts we can see. Okay, stains are safranin. Okay, in the slide preparation generally in our lab we are using safranin. methylene blue, methylene blue, red ink. Okay, these are the some of the stains. By using these stains, if you are preparing the slide means cells are appears very clearly. So now apply the saffron or methylene blue, apply and again cover with the cover slip. Okay, and also we can use glycerin also. Glycerin for the slide preparation we are using a glycerin also. What is the use of the glycerin? Glycerin means it is preventing the drying of the cells, because these are the living cells. Prevents the drying of the cells very quickly. So that like glycerin helpful. Okay, like this slide prepare and next again after using stains again if you observe means we can see in some of the dense spots, otherwise dark spots. Some dark spots are appearing. These dark spots are called nucleus. These dark spots are called nucleus. Okay, this is called membrane. Okay, inside portion is cytoplasm, nucleus, cell membrane. Like this 3 parts we can see by using the stains. Okay, in plant cells. Mari where the nucleus located in the plant cell means in the plant cells nucleus are not located exactly center. Okay, it is the side of the cell. Okay, but in animal cell exactly center nucleus are appears in exactly center. Okay, in plant cell nucleus appears the side of the cells. Like this we can find out the structure of the cell, plant cells. Okay, next now we are going to discuss animal cells, living cells. Okay, for this we need observing cheek cells. Observing cheek cells. Okay, these are the cheeks. Okay, we are observing the cheek cells. That means the animal cells are observing. Okay, how can we get this? Some what are the materials are required? What is the aim? What are the materials are required? What are the processes? Let us discuss. Okay, aim is observing the cheek cells. Materials are the ice cream spoon, otherwise toothpick. Next, and also watch glass and a slide, blotting paper, cover slip. Okay, microscope. Okay, next, and also some stains like saffron, methylene blue or red ink. Like this stains. These are some of the materials required for to perform this activity. Okay, first of all, take a toothpick and inside the cheeks scrape. Okay, we can get some materials. That materials we have to keep in the watch glass. Watch glass already contains the normal saline solution is there. That means that scraps are cleaning. Okay, next after cleaned, after these materials, scrapped materials are taken and keep it on the slide with brush. Okay, keep it on the slide. Next, add 1 or 2 drops water. Next, cover with the cover slip. Okay, if you observe the under the microscope means animal cells are appears like this. Okay, like these cells are appearing approximately or around round shape or a spherical shape. Nucleus are present exactly. Nucleus are not appeared here now. Okay, by using the stains means it is appearing. Okay, now simply we are observing just cells are appearing like this. Okay, next. Okay, again take out this cover slip and now add some stains and add glycerin and cover with the cover slip. Okay, again if you observe means next this like nucleus, this is the nucleus, next membrane, next nucleus cytoplasm like this appearing. So this is the animal cells. Okay, like this we can observe the animal cells. Okay, next. Okay, in the 1773, in 1773 to 1858, one of the scientists observed the nucleus is a Robert Brown. Robert Brown, he observed the nucleus in animal cells and plant cells. He observed. Okay, he made a significant contribution to understand the cell. He observed the epithelial cells of the all the animals outermost layer, and in plant cells epidermal layer, that is epidermal layer of the orchid leaves. He observed and finally yes, he stated that nucleus. Okay, in the animal cells nucleus is present exactly in the middle of the cell. In the plant cells it is located side of the cells. Like that Robert Brown observed the nucleus. Okay, next diversity. Yes, observe the cell means like this generally nucleus, cytoplasm, cell membrane. Okay, the cell membrane is outer boundary of the cell. Outer boundary of the cell is called the cell membrane. It has some specific functions. Okay, cover the cell and protecting from external environment, and also yes, it is made up of proteins and lipids, and also cell membrane act as a semi-permeable membrane. It is not allow all the substances exchanges. Some of the gases, some of the materials are exchanged from one cell to the another cell. Only it allows selectively substances only it is allowed. That's why it is known as semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane. Next to cytoplasm, that is the cytoplasm. Okay, cytoplasm is a heterogeneous matter. Okay, and also it consists of the complex chemicals. So many chemicals are there, and also in the cytoplasm so many membrane bound organelles are present. Okay, that is the functioning of the cytoplasm. This is the nucleus. Nucleus is the important organelle in the cell and also largest organelle. It controls the entire cell functions. That is the functioning of the nucleus. Next, diversity of the cells. Diversity of the cells. Okay, before we discuss the onion peel cells, if you observe, take one onion and if you observe the cells means, okay, cells appears like rectangular shape. Okay, and next take another onion and again observe means, okay, all these cells are similar structures only. All these cells are similar structures. For example, if you take first time a small onion and next time take the big onion, okay, both if you observe means cells are not change. Okay, na? Small onion, small cells, small size cells, big onions, big size cells are not there, but number is more. So that is big. Okay, number is less. This is the small. So that is the diversity we can see on the earth. Millions of the animals are there. Their cells shape and size and their number also different. The type of diversity we can see different. For example, human beings, if you observe means different kinds of the cells. Okay, different kinds of cells. Okay, different kinds of the cells we can see. For example, see in human beings, narrow cell is there. Narrow cell. Okay, narrow cell if you observed means like this. Okay, I will draw simply rough diagram. Okay, narrow cell like this. Okay, it is the long and branched structure. If you observe the muscle cells means smooth muscle cells, okay, spindle shaped, and also striated muscles if you observe means like this, striped muscles like this having cylindrical shape. This is the okay spindle shape. Next blood cells if you observe means biconcave, okay, biconcave shape and round shape. Okay, next monocytes if you observe means okay, that is the spherical shape. Like that cells are different shape, their size also different. The size and shape, it is depending on the functioning and location of the organisms or organ. Okay, based on this only they have the different size, different shape, and their number also different. Okay, like that we can see. Even in plants also, if you observe the Tridex plant means Tridex plant, if you observe means like this. Okay, we can see okay different kinds of the cells. Okay, four kinds of the cells we can see. Okay, this like four groups of the cells we can see. Okay, like this. This is outermost group of the cells. This is the next B group. This is the C group. This is the D group cells. Totally 4 types of the cells are there. This is the plant cell only. If you cut the spinach or Tridex plant stem cut, and if you observe means these 4 kinds of types of cells we can see. Okay, this is outermost layer protecting and giving shape. This is the stem. Okay, major portion contains this type of the cells, meristematic tissues, and also in some of the stems have the specialized organ that performs the carrying the photosynthesis process. Okay, next see, these cells are the vascular tissues, xylem and phloem tissues. They are connected the water and yes, nutrients. This is the ground tissues, most of this. Okay, yes, next matured plant stem has a halo, and small plant stem has it has ground like this cells having. Okay, ground tissues, it is called ground tissues. This is epidermal, this is meristematic, this is vascular tissues, this is ground tissue. Totally 4 types of the tissues we can see. Okay, see, cells are okay, size is vary. Okay, see, bacteria size is the 0.1 to 0.5 microns. This is the smallest cells. Okay, in human beings cells size if you observe means kidney and liver cells are the 20 to 30 microns. Okay, next narrow cell if you observe means okay 90 to 100 centimeters. Okay, next, and also the largest cell is the ostrich cells, ostrich egg cells. That is, its size is 17 into 18 centimeters. Okay, largest cells. Okay, here we have to remember. Okay, cells size and shape is different. Okay, the size of the organism, it is depending on the number of the cells, not shape and okay size. Okay, like that we have to remember. Okay, next the measurements we can see. Okay, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Okay, next 1 millimeter is equal to 100 micrometers. Next 1 micrometer is equal to 1000 nanometers. Okay, like this smallest size of the organisms also we can see. Okay, students, now I will stop this topic. We will meet next class.